السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله، الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. ربي زدني علما. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم. I welcome you all to the class of Arabiyya Bayna Yadayk, and inshallah ta'ala we are in the al-wahdatu sadisa, the sixth unit, and this is the second part of the sixth unit, inshallah ta'ala. So let's begin. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Al-amalul mar'ati, the amalul mar'a, working of a woman, woman doing jobs and so on. Tahiyyati, tahiyyatun, فكر في الإجابة على الأسئلة التالية. Think about the answers about the following questions. ما المراد بعمل المرأة? What is the meaning? Yeah, ما المراد? Murad is the, what's the intended meaning of عمل المرأة, of a woman working. ما العمل المناسب للمرأة في رأيك? What is the appropriate work for a woman in your view, in your opinion? ما رأيك? What do you think? هل تعمل المرأة? Should a woman work? لماذا? Why? ما وظيفة المرأة الأساسية في رأيك? What is the وظيفة? I think وظيفة means a job. Let me check. Of salary. Yeah, job. وظيفة. What is the أساسية? What is the basic job? Yeah, what is the أساسية? What is the foundational job? You could say asas is a foundational. Yeah, the basic woman's jobs in your opinion. هل راتب المرأة يساعد الأسرة? Does the راتب المرأة, does the salary of a woman help the family? ساعد يساعد, help the family. So let's begin the lesson. هل تعمل المرأة خارج بيتها أم لا تعمل? Right? Should a woman work? المرأة is a woman, right? So عمل يعمل. Should a woman work outside her house, خارج بيتها, outside her house, أم لا تعمل, or she should not work. Right? خارجة is mansub because it is, it's like telling you a place, right? خارج بيتها. So should a woman work outside her house, أم لا تعمل, or she should not work. يختلف الناس في الإجابة. اختلف يختلف from it. The people differ in the answers عن هذا السؤال, in the answer of this question. And you could translate as of this question. إلى ثلاث فرق, in three groups. فرقة is a group or a party, in three groups. فريق يقول, so one group says, فريق, it's also a team, right? فريق, football team or something. Yeah? فريق. One group says, نعم, yes. يجب أن تعمل المرأة خارج بيتها. Yes, a woman should work outside her house. مثل الرجل, so similar way to a man. وفريق آخر يقول, and another group says, لا يصح أن تعمل المرأة خارج بيتها. صح يصح is not correct, right? صح is to be correct. So لا يصح, it is not correct أن تعمل المرأة, that the woman should work خارج بيتها, outside her house. وفريق ثالث يقول, and a third group says, تعمل المرأة خارج بيتها. A woman can work outside her house, ولكن بشرط, but with conditions. Okay, so there are three groups, right? One which says it's fine for a woman to work, absolutely. The second says she should not work at all, absolutely. And third says she's allowed to work, but with condition, right? Short condition. يقول الفريق الأول. The first group says, إن المرأة نصف المجتمع. Right? Indeed the woman is the half of the society. Mujtama is society, okay? Nisf is half. So they say, indeed, the woman is half of the society. ولا يصح أن تجلس في بيتها. It is not correct. صح يصح. It is not correct that she said جلس يجلس أن تجلس and makes it mansub, right? That she's it's not correct that she sits in her house. تغسل الملابس, washing clothes. وتعد الطعام. أعد يعد is from for to prepare. Right? أعد يعد to prepare. To cook the food. وتنظف البيت. نظف ينظف from to clean the house. These are some menial jobs. Why should a woman do? وتربي الأولاد, and ربى يربي is to upbring, take care, and to take care of the children. وهي عندهم جزء من الاقتصاد, and she is in their view, عندهم is with them, جزء, they are a portion of the economics, of the economy. اقتصاد is economy. اقتصاد of the economy. uh, تعمل وتأخذ أجر عملها. She works and she takes her recompense. أجر عملها, whatever she does, yeah, her salary or wages, whatever. أجر is reward, yeah, reward of her work. So she should work. The first group says, and she should work. ويرى الفريق الثاني, and the second group says أن وظيفة المرأة الأساسية, that the basic woman's job, right? Basic woman's job. Wadifa is a job, right? So that's the basic woman's job, is takunu fil bayt, is in the house. So the foundational, asasiya is foundational, yeah, basic. Asas is the foundation of a building, you could say. Asasul bayt, with a scene, with a tha, it's furniture, right? With a scene, asas. So تكون في البيت. So they say that the woman's job is at the house. حيث تديره, where it runs, yeah, where she runs the house. Adara yudiru is to run, right? From there, mudir, right? Mudir, the one who runs stuff, the director or the chancellor, right? The director of the company, principal, mudir. So adara yudiru from four, where she runs. Tudiru, because the woman runs. Tudiru, who where she runs it, the house. وتربي, ربى يربي, تربي. ربى يربي is to take care, and she takes care, right? رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرة, right? ربياني. Uh, this is a dua for the parents, right? Oh Lord, رب ارحمهما, have mercy on those two. كما ربياني, as they took care of me while I was small. صغيرة. ربياني, ربى, ربيا, ربيا, right? ربيا. And this ni is, ya is the mafulun bi. ربيا ni. Noon has come because of protection. وتربي أولادها, and she should take care of her, or of her children. ويرى هذا الفريق, and this group has seen that أن الراتب الذي تأخذه المرأة من عملها, this group has seen that the ratib is the salary, right? Ratib is a salary, stipend, wages, whatever. الذي تأخذه المرأة من عملها تعطيه للخادمة التي تفسد الأولاد. This group saw that the راتب الذي تأخذه المرأة, the salary which the woman takes من عملها, from her job, تعطيه, she gives it للخادمة, she gives it to the servant. right? أعطى يعطي, تعطي مؤنث, right? تعطيه للخادمة التي تفسد المرأة, تفسد الأولاد. They spoil the أولاد. So they said that a woman works, and after she works, she has to give it to her servant, khadima, because she's not there to take care of the children, right? So she has to give to the servant, and the servant who will spoil the children, because the servant will always be a servant, right? They cannot take the place of a woman, of a mother. ولا تصلحهم, and they will not do islah, they will not take care properly of the children, right? The khadima, right? They will not do the islah and make them good and so on. وتقول هذا الفريق أو يقول هذا الفريق, and this group says إن خروج المرأة من البيت, indeed the going out of the woman from the house يؤدي إلى تفكك الأسرة, أدى يؤدي is to, I don't know how to translate. أدى leads. Yeah, أدى يؤدي is leading. Yeah. يؤدي إلى تفكك الأسرة. تفكك is تفكك يتفكك. Master is تفكك is breaking up. تفكك is breaking up, splintering. Yeah, falling apart, separating. Right? تفكك تفكك يتفكك. تفكك form 5 leads to breaking of the family. وضياع الأولاد and ضياع wasting of the children could mean ضياع loss, right? Loss of the children. ضياع الأولاد وضياع الأولاد. ضاع يضيع, right? ضاع is to lose, right? أما الفريق الثاني, as for the third group, فيرى أن العمل حق للمرأة. They think that working is a right of the woman. فتعمل عملها الأساسي في بيتها. She works the basic job in her house. ولها أن تعمل خارج بيتها. And she has an option. She can work in the house, and she can also أن تعمل خارج بيتها, outside the house. Right? بشرط بشرط أن تعمل في المجلات التي تناسبها. مجالات, sorry. بشرط, with the condition that she works in مجالات, in areas. مجال is the area uh, which is nasaba yunasibu, form 3, which is appropriate for her. التي تناسب, which is munasib for her, right? Majal, the area, or yeah, the field. You could say the field also majal, the domain in which is appropriate to her. وتحفظ أخلاقها, and where she can, تحفظ أخلاقها, protect her. حفظ يحفظ, protect her أخلاق, her character. وتبعد, and she can أبعد يبعد, to stay away. She can stay away. عن مخالطة الرجال, mixing up. مخالطة الرجال. خالط يخالط مخالطة, form 3, because we learned that form 3 has two masdars, right? مجاهدة مفعلة and فعال, right? خلاط, I don't know if خلاط is used, but مخالطة is used. Form 3 has two masdars, فعال and مفعلة, right? Like جاهد يجاهد, jihad, as well as مجاهدة. So مخالطة الرجال, with mixing with the men. مخالطة كالعمل في المجال الطبي, like in the field of medicine, medical field. فتعمل طبيبة, and she can work as a doctor, أو ممرضة, أو a nurse, أو في المجال التعليمي, or in the area of education. فتعمل معلمة, so she can work as a professor, teacher, professor, whatever. أو مربية, or a caretaker, what do you call مربي, as a nanny, as a nursemaid, whatever, مربي. أو غير ذلك في مجتمع نسائي, or something like that, or other than that, in the women's society. مجتمع نسائي, مجتمع is a society. So نسائي is women's society. How do you translate نسائي? A women's society, yeah. مجتمع نسائي. So these are the three groups, right? One says she can work whatever she wants, and second says no, she should not work. The third says there are conditions, right? Like teachers and doctors and so on. Women's community, yeah, you could say. اوكي, استيعاب comprehension. التدريب الأول, ده علامة الصحيح والخطأ في المربع ثم ساحل الخطأ. يرى الفريق الأول أن المرأة مثل الرجل. صحيح. Right? The first group sees that the woman is like the man. Correct. يرى الفريق الثاني أن تعمل المرأة خارج البيت. The second group sees that the woman should work outside the house. No, no. لا. The second group sees that she should not work. This is خطأ. We can say يرى الفريق الأول أن تعمل المرأة. The first group says يرى الفريقان الأول والثالث. The two groups say أن تعمل المرأة. Yes, a woman can work. Yes, this is correct. The two groups, and the first and the third, said they can work. يرى الفريق الثالث أن تعمل المرأة في مجالات مناسبة. The third group sees that a woman should work in appropriate fields. Correct. This is also sahih. يرى الفريقان الثاني والثالث أن المرأة نصف المجتمع. The two groups see that the second and the third أن المرأة نصف المجتمع. No, the first one sees, right? يرى الفريق الأول أن المرأة نصف المجتمع. Or you can change this. الأول والثالث. Half of the economy, half of the society. The first group and the third group sees, right? The second says no, she should work at the house and so on. Okay, التدريب الثاني أجب باختصار أما يلي. Answer the following briefly. أي فريق من الفرق الثلاثة تختار؟ Which group from the three groups which you will choose? اختار يختار is to choose. تختار يختار تختار you choose. Right? أختار which one will you choose? فريق الثالث. أختار فريق الثالث. The third group. نعم. لماذا تختار هذا الفريق? Why do you choose? Why do you choose? أختار هذا الفريق. I choose this group. So and so and so reason because ويرى أن yeah, better for all. Yeah. أحسن لكل الإنسان. و... و... وللنساء مجالات للعمل في الطب والعلم. نعم. لمن تعطي المرأة العاملة راتبها؟ A working woman who gives her salary to whom؟ للخادمة. نعم للخادمات. تعطي المرأة it's in the Arab society, right? آه نعم. إلى أي شيء يؤدي خروج المرأة من البيت؟ آه going out of إلى أي شيء to which thing يؤدي leads. أدى يؤدي is to lead. The going out of the woman leads to which thing من البيت from the house؟ إلى ضياع الأولاد وتفكك الأسرة. right? يؤدي خروج المرأة من البيت إلى تفكك الأسرة وضياع الأولاد. أي المجالات يناسب المرأة كما يرى الفريق الثالث؟ مجالات العلم ومجالات الطب ومجالات يناسب المرأة. تناسب المرأة. نعم. مفردات التدريب الأول. سل بين الكلمتين اللتين تأتيان معا واستعملهما في جملة مفيدة. يغسل الملابس. You have to match يغسل الملابس. You can make some sentence. No? يغسل الجد الملابس. The grandfather washes the clothes. Anything. The father washes. يغسل الأب الملابس. أو تغسل الأم الملابس. تدير runs. تدير المنزل runs the house. You can say الأم تدير المنزل كلها actually. كله. The mother runs the house totally. مخالطة الرجال. mixing with the men. right? لا يناسب للمرأة أن تخالط الرجال. something like that. You have to use the مصدر. So مخالطة الرجال فتنة للأمة. You can say something. Mixing of men is a فتنة للنساء or something. يربي الناس. العالم يربي الناس كما يربي الأب. And the scholar should take care of the people like a father takes care of his children. Something. أبو للأولاد. Something like that. يختلف أو يربي الأولاد. sorry. sorry. يربي الأولاد. الأم تربي الأولاد. يختلف الناس. يختلف الناس في مجالات كثيرة. يختلف الناس في كل شيء. يعد الطعام. preparing the food. أعد الطعام قبل أن أحضر للدرس. I prepare the food before I attend the lesson. something like that. Okay. نعم. التدريب الثاني. سل بين الكلمتين المتضادتين. match the opposite words. يصلح. أصلح يصلح do islah, to fix things, yeah, to do islah of the people, to make them good, make them righteous. And the opposite is yufsidu. Yufsidu. Yufsidu is to spoil them. Fasad. Afsada yufsidu. Aslaha yuslihu. Form 4. Both are form 4s. Aslaha yuslihu. Afsada yufsidu. The one who does good for the people is muslih, and the one who spoils them, mufsid, who gives them fasad and so on, mufsid. Ya'khudhu, he takes. Yu'ti, akhadha ya'khudhu, he takes. A'ata yu'ti, he gives. Oh, wallahu mu'ti, wallahul mu'ti. Allah is the one who gives. Yu'ti, a'ata yu'ti. A'taytuka, uh, a'taytuka ta'aman, I gave you food. وأخذت مني الطعام, and you took from me the food. Right? أعطى يعطي, أخذ يأخذ. العمل البطالة. Right? عمل work, unemployment, بطالة. بطالة is unemployment, right? We learned last time بطالة. العمل والبطالة. يوافق is to agree. يختلف is, يخالف is to disagree. Or يختلف is also. This is form 3. خالف يخالف. Right? Uh, right. أخالفك. I disagree with you. I'm against you. Right? أخالفك في كل شيء. I disagree with you in everything. Right? A husband says to his wife, أخالفك في كل شيء. Or تخالفني في كل شيء. You disagree with me in everything. When they're fighting, they could say. Uh, right? So the woman says, لا أوافق في كل شيء. No, I agree with you in everything. What are you talking about? ماذا تقول? تأخر. تأخر is delay. تأخر يتأخر. This is form 5. تأخر يتأخر. تفعل يتفعل. Right? Bab tabassum, you could say. Tabassama yatabassamu tabassum. And this is also taqaddama yataqaddamu. This is delay and this is going ahead early. Right? Taqaddum is advancement. Ta'khur is delay, falling back also. You could say ta'khur al-azmina. تأخذ الأمة المسلمة في هذه الأيام. The Muslim Ummah is behind, is lagging behind in many things, yeah, in these days. تقدم is going ahead, advancement. تقدم العلوم في هذه الأيام. تقدم sciences have advanced a lot, right? في هذه الأيام. ملاحظة النحوية grammar notes. الفعل اللازم والفعل المتعدي. فعل اللازم is لازم is called, what do you call it? I forgot. متعدي is which takes an object, لازم doesn't take. In English it's called something. Transitive and transitive verbs. الفعل اللازم, this is intransitive. Now this is intransitive and this is transitive. Now intransitive and this is transitive. Lazim means it does not need an object, and mutaaddi needs an object. So they explain al-fi'lu qisman. Verbs are of two types. Lazimun, it is lazim. Lazim means intransitive. Right? Lazim al-shay, that is, I mean, the verb is lazim. It's like it has been proved, right? It has been established. كما كان شيء. So لازم, it's like لازم. وهو لا يحتاج إلى مفعول به. Right? It's like it's done. It does not need a مفعول به, an object. Right? لازم. Right? It's over. متعدي, تعدى يتعدى. This is form 5. And ناقص itself also. تعدى يتعدى. This means متعد. This is a transitive verb. It transfers to someone else. وهو يحتاج. This requires إلى مفعول به. This requires a مفعول به. And he gives examples. لازم and متعد. So intransitive verbs, like he is happy, he is sitting, he's going out. It does not require an object, right? The easy way to identify a verb is by asking a question: what or whom? Right? What or whom? Generally, what? Right? Like eating what? If eating, for example, you get a verb eating. So can you ask a question what? Yes, you can. Or hitting, can you ask a question what did you hit what? What did you hit or whom did you hit? That's also fine if we can. But sitting, you cannot ask what did you sit. No, you can ask where did you sit. Yes, that's fine. But I'm asking the question what, right? What or whom also for in some cases. But generally, the what question, you get to know that the verb is uh, mutaaddi. If you're able to answer that the question uh, is fine, right? If you're not able to answer, then it's lazim. If it sounds weird or something, we'll see some examples. يفرح الطلاب بالنجاح, and the students were happy. The meaning is complete, right? The students were happy, خلاص, are happy. بالنجاح. So it does not take a direct object. See, we need a be with success, right? They were happy with success or passing the exam. So we cannot ask what are the students happy. We cannot ask this question. What are the students happy? No, you cannot. But تغسل المرأة الملابسها. The woman washes. Yes, we can ask. The woman washes what? What does she wash? The clothes. Right? You see the difference? Happy, being happy is like fine. I'm happy because of nothing. Yeah. There's no reason. Reason is something else. That's why we bring be. Right? Does not take an object. Your happiness generally does not transfer to anyone else. Right? We'll learn it. I mean, there's another way to make a verb ta'diya. If we make it into form four, like أفرح المدرس طلابا, the teacher made the students happy. So that takes an object, right? What did the teacher make happy, or whom? He made the students happy. أفرح is used. أفرح يفرح, right? But فرح يفرح, verb samia is not used. Is a lazim verb. Okay. يختلف الناس. The people differ. Okay, fine. We can ask this question, but does not take an object. Right? People differ, fine. What does the people differ? We don't ask. Where do the people differ? Yes, we ask where. Right? Feel jawabi in the answer. Where is not a question. What? Right? اختلف الناس. خلاص يختلف الناس. People differ. Right? تعد زينب. عد يعد is to prepare. Zainab is preparing الطعام. We can ask, what is she preparing? The food. See, متعد. تجلس المرأة في بيتها. The woman sits in her house. Right? But we can ask, what does she sit? No, sit on? No, so it's like the woman sits. خلاص. تنظف هدى البيت. نظف ينظف, to clean. هدى cleans the house. So we can ask what. This is متعدي. هل تبقى المرأة في بقي يبقى is to remain. This is also لازم. Does the woman remain in the house? Right? تربي الأم الأولاد. The mother brings up. How do you translate correctly to Rabbi? Raises, yeah, raises. It's the correct. Okay, raises the children. Raise, yeah, nam. Rabba, you Rabbi. Oh, this is like Hajja, not Hajja, maybe Marra, not Marra. Also. This has an aqis verb, right? It has a yeah. It's Bab Daraba. Narish also, yeah, takes care. Yes, raises is correct. Yeah, raises is fine. تخرج العاملة من بيتها. The woman or the worker goes out from the house, leaves the house, exits the house from her house. So this also is lazim. Tudiru, runs. Adara yudiru, to run. Form 3, it has an alif in between, right? Dara yaduru is to go around, right? And adara yudiru is to make things go around. That is uh, to run the stuff. Zawjatu, the wife runs the house. So what does she run? The house. This is mutaaddi again. ينام the tifl mubakkiran. The child sleeps early. تأخذ المرأة. What does she take? The woman takes العاملة الراتب. The working woman takes her salary. Right? عاملة is a not. The working woman takes her أخذ يأخذ تأخذ الراتب. راتب is her salary or whatever earnings. التدريب الأول ضع خطا تحت الفعل اللازم وخطين تحت الفعل المتعدي. Right? Put one line under lazim and another as متعدي. Okay. أدى يؤدي. This is what lazim leads to. What does it lead to? You can ask. But this looks like lazim, right? Adda yuadi, yeah. Because أدى الخروج المرأة إلى تفكك الأسرة. It looks like lazim. Yeah, because it leads to something. It does not take a direct object. It leads to, because we can ask, what does it lead to? We can ask this question here, right? Let me check the answers. I mean, I'm confused with this adda yuaddi stuff. Because in this sentence, perhaps they do not take, but we need an ila, right? We need an ila. Adda yuaddi. This is amalul marra, right? Lazim. Yuaddi is lazim, correct? Yeah, lazim. Because in Arabic it is lazim. 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 So this should be one line, right? Underline. Second, tufsidul khadim. The servant, lady servant, uh, spoils. Afsada yufsidu. أخلاق الأولاد. See, it takes a مفعول به متعدي. Right? Two lines. متعدي. sleeping. لازم. ينام الجد مبكرا. The grandfather sleeps early. يستيقظ الطفل متأخرا. The child wakes up late. استيقظ لازم. فحص الطبيب المريض مفعول به. فعث متعدي. You can ask the question what, right? The doctor examines what or whom? The patient. تناولت الدواء. تناول متعدي because دواء مفعول به. I took the دواء. مارست الرياضة. Again مفعول به is taking. Right? متعدي. I undertook exercise. قابل الابن مدير الشركة. قابل متعدي because you meet someone. Yeah, what did you meet or whom did you meet? مدير الشركة. متعدي, right? متعدي 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 متعدي. is لازم. تخرجت graduated. تخرج is to graduate. right? تخرجت في كلية الهندسة. This is just graduating, so لازم. تخرج يتخرج is to graduate. لا يجد الطلاب عملا. وجد يجد متعدي because they find something or something. yeah? عملا مفعول به. هل نترك مزرعتنا? Should we leave our field, farm? نترك متعدي, right? نبيع البيت والمزرعة. We will sell our house and a farm. متعدي مفعول. يخرج الناس. لازم. أيام العطلة إلى البر. The people go out in the holidays to the countryside. سافرت إلى مكة. I traveled to Makkah. أريد الزواج. This is سافرت is just لازم. أريد الزواج. I want marriage. So this is يا أخي I want to marry. سأذهب إلى السوق غدا. I will go. This is لازم. This is متعدي. أريد takes an object. أريد قلما. It takes an object. So I hope it is clear, right? لازم and متعدي. One which takes an object, one does not take an object. And sometimes it's very clear, sometimes it's confusing. Like Safara, he traveled Khatam. I mean, you cannot ask what, and so on, right? You cannot ask which and where. Okay, Afsada spoils what? You can ask this question. Afsada yufsidu. Yeah, sometimes confusing. نعم. التدريب الثاني املأ الفراغ بفعل مناسب واذكر نوعه متعد أو لازم. We need to fill the here. المثال جاء محمد مبرك. جاء مبكرا. Muhammad came early. This is لازم. Right? المرأة على الكرسي. جلست or تجلس المرأة على الكرسي. This is لازم. The woman sits on the chair because you can ask this question. What did she sit? No, you cannot. You cannot ask that. What did she sit on? It requires something. So you can understand this. Maybe a verb, it takes a direct object and it does not take a direct object. It requires a preposition or something. Right? Okay. Like I cannot say tajlisul mar'atul kursiyya. No. Alal kursiyyi. I cannot do that. So I can put a preposition. So this is lazim. It cannot take a direct object. الخادمة الأولاد تفسد الخادمة الأولاد. This is the متعدي. نوع الفعل متعدي. مدير الشركة يدير مدير الشركة. The director of the company runs. جاء مدير الشركة. You could do لازم also. The company because you need to bring يدير مدير الشركة الشركة. It's like I met قابلت. But it is not an object, no? He gave it as مرفوع. So you have to use something like file. جاء مدير الشركة لازم. نعم. للعمل 100 مهندس. If it was مديرة, then we could have للعمل 100 مهندس. What was to submit? أسلم. They used for not أسلم. أسلم سلم. سلم للعمل 100 مهندس. سلمت الأوراق. Yeah. سلم. سلم is to submit, right? Let me check. It came in the last lesson, right? Sallama or Aslama? Aslama is not. It's Sallama, I guess. To submit. Qaddama. Qaddama is used. Okay. Not Sallama. Qaddama is used. Sallama. Sallamtu ala. Yeah. Sallamtu ila is used as submitting. Okay. Qaddama is fine. Qaddama lil amali miyatu muhandisin. For work, 100 engineers submitted. So, lil amali. This is also. Both can be used. Yeah. Sallamu ala means to do salam. Assalamu alaikum. Right? Sallamtu ila, it means to submit. It comes in book 3, I guess, in Madina book 3. Ala and ila, the meaning changes. Aslama is to accept Islam. Aslama yuslimu. I think qaddama is a mutaaddi, right? Qaddama is a mutaaddi. Oh, they didn't bring it. Oh, that is okay. Qaddama is mutaaddi, I guess, because you can ask qaddama al-awraqa, right? So qaddamtul, yeah, you can say qaddama al-awraqa lil-amali miyatu muhandisin. 100 engineers submitted their papers. So mutaaddi. مساعدة أهلنا, helping our family. نريد مساعدة أهلنا. We want to help a family. Yeah? So متعدي. أراد يريد. الأم الطعام. تعد الأم الطعام. The mother is cooking the food. أو تطبخ الأم الطعام. The mother is preparing the food or cooking. The cooking is تطبخ. طبخ يطبخ. To cook. Or you can say تعد. عد يعد. From 4. عد. It comes in the Quran all the time. أعد الله للكافرين جهنم or something like that. Right? أعد الله للمتقين الجنة. أعد الله. Allah has prepared for the kafirin, and أعد يعد. So this is يعد مؤنث. That's why you're saying تعد. تا. Okay. التدريب الثالث دع الأفعال التالية في جمل مفيدة واذكر نوع كل فعل كما في المثال. Put the following verbs in a beneficial sentence and the type, right? Tell the type of it as in the example. اختلف الناس في الإجابة. The people differ in the answer. Answers. جواب plural is إجابة. لازم. أتى المدير الآن. This is جاء, right? أتى is the same as جاء, came. Right? The principal came now. أتى مدير الشركة. This is also لازم. أتى. أتيتك أمسي. I came to you yesterday. Something. عمل. عملت مهندسا. It takes. I worked as a engineer. This is متعدي. All right. This takes, I guess. Naam. Amila. To work what? What did you work as? Or what did you work on? And we can ask the question. Amila. Amil. Yeah. It takes. Afsada. Afsada is obviously takes. Tufsidul khadimatul awlada. Of course. Right? The khadima spoils the children. Okay. Now. قابلت الطبيبة. I met the doctor. قابلت المديرة. I met the whoever. دخلت yeah. دخل. This is also متعدي. قابل. دخل is also متعدي. دخل الولد البيت. It takes مفعول به. Okay. دخل, remember, there are two types of entering. One in a place and another in some. It's not a place. It's like Um, it's like it's not a place. You can remember like one is a place and another is not. Like dakhaltu fil Islami, I entered into Islam. So that time you have to bring fi. Okay. Uh, dakhaltu fil haflati, I entered into the party. Right, hafla party. Right. So it's not a place kind of. It's, you could say. Like if it's a place, you have two options. I can say dakhaltu fil bayti, or I can remove it and say dakhaltul bayta. It comes in the Quran. Fadkhulu fi ibadi, right? Fi, enter into my slaves, for my abd ibad. Wadkhulu jannati, and enter my jannah. See, jannah fi jannati has not come. Jannati. Right? So in Surah Fajr, right? Yeah, other one will be event or condition or among my slaves, like فَادْخُلُوا فِي عِبَادِي وَادْخُلُوا جَنَّتِي يَا أَيَّتُهَا النَّفْسُ الْمُطْمَئِنَّةُ ارْجِعِي إِلَى رَبِّكِ رَاضِيَةً مَرْضِيَّةً فَادْخُلِي فِي عِبَادِي وَادْخُلِي جَنَّتِي. نعم. Surah Fajr. Now, event or condition, دخلت في الإسلام, دخلت, and so on. Okay, so that is for dakhala. What? I didn't get it. عباد, عباد, عبد عباد. To ibati? Fi, yes. Yeah, fee is required in other than places, yeah, in ideas, in events or conditions, whatever. Right? Dakhaltu fil Islam. I cannot say dakhaltul Islam. No. But for places which are actual places, I can remove the fee. Dakhaltul baita, dakhaltul masjida, dakhaltul as-suqa, whatever. Dakhaltul maktaba, office. Huh? Okay, Samia, Nam. Okay, all right. It comes in book 3 also, that Madina book 3 he brings it. Fi ibadi. Ibadi, ibadi, not ibadati. Naam. Abdun ibad. The plural of abdun is what? Ibad. Ibadur Rahman alladhina yamshuna fil ardi. Right? Fadkhuli fi ibadi. This thing. Fadkhuli fi ibadi. Okay. Naam. Abdun ibad. Slaves. Servants. Okay. Samia Bilalun al-adhana. Azana, this is muta'addi. All right. اقرأ الآية التالية ثم اذكر نوع الفعل. So you should point out, is it متعدي or لازم. قالت إن الملوك إذا دخلوا قرية أفسدوها. متعدي. So you said, what was the name? We don't know a name, right? Uh, the king, uh, the queen, Bilqis? I don't know. She said that, قالت, she said, إن الملوك, indeed the kings, إذا دخلوا قرية. See, دخلوا came with a direct place. Right? This is متعدي. دخلوا قرية. When they enter a village, what they do, أفسدوها. But that دخلوا is not the place here, not the verb. We have to talk about أفسد يفسدوا. They أفسدوها, they destroy it, they spoil it, whatever. أفسد. The correct translation of أفسد should be in this verse. Let us see the translation also, instead of قالت إن الملوك سورة السبع. Oh, sorry, normal I think. قالت إن الملوك إذا دخلوا قرية أفسدوها. Yeah. سورة النمل. They corrupted. Let's see. I mean, why should we translate? Quran 27, 34. قالت إن الملوك إذا دخلوا أفسدوها. They ruin it is how they translate. No? Okay, they ruin it. وجعلوا عزة أهلها أذلة, and they make the عزة أهلها, the honored among them, the humble. وكذلك يفعلون. Right? Sulaiman Islam sent her a letter, right? That come to us and accept Islam and so on. So they were like, she was talking to her courtiers and so on. وإني مرسلة بهدية. Then she sent a gift to Sulaiman Islam, which she sent back. فلما جاء سليمان, he sent back, and then she accepted Islam and she came, right? And Sulaiman Islam bought the arsh of her, right? A throne was brought by a knowledgeable person. Okay. قال إبراهيم, Ibrahim alayhi salam said, فإن الله, indeed Allah, يأتي بالشمس. أتى يأتي is to come. It does not take a direct object. We need a ba, lazim. Ata yati is to come. So ata with B means to bring. Okay. We have to use a preposition. Inna Allah ya'ti bishamsi. That is, he brings the sun. Right? Ata is to come. Right? Like this here. Ata, the verb ata yati, to come. Ata yu'ti is to give, right? Don't confuse this with ata yati. Ata with an ain. Ata yu'ti with a ta. That's so. Ata yu'ti, to give. This is atayati, to come. So this is lazim because it needs a be. Yati bishamsi. This is with Namrud, right? He said that I will kill and I will give whatever, and he called a prisoner and so on. The story goes, right? فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ يَأْتِي بِالشَّمْسِ. Allah brings the sun min al-mashriqi fa'ati biha min al-maghrib. Then bring it from the east. He brings it from the east, then bring it from maghrib. Right? فَبُهِتَ الَّذِي كَفَرَ. Right? He was astounded, right? So يأتي بالشمس. This is لازم. وعلم آدم الأسماء كلها. Allah. This is of course, علم is to know, علم is to teach. آدم الأسماء. علم takes two مفعول به, yeah, form two. He taught Adam, the first مفعول به, الأسماء, the names. كلها is for تأكيد, all the names. وعلم, this is, it takes متعدي. Allah taught all the names to Adam عليه السلام. فخرج, this is لازم of course. خرج, أخرج is متعدي. أخرج is to remove someone out. خرج is to لازم. فخرج منها خائفا يترقب. And Musa alayhi salam, he came out from it خائفا, fearing. يترقب is, I don't know what is يترقب. Fearing. ترقب is anxious. Let me check the translation. فخرج منها. This is Surah Qasas, I guess. I don't know. منها خائفا يترقب. Yeah, Qasas. Surah Al-Qasas. Verse 21. 28, 21. Yeah. فخرج من, yeah, vigilant. ترقب, vigilant. Careful. Because he punched a man and the man died, right? So people were coming. So a person came. فجاء رجل من أهل المدينة. A person came and told to Musa alayhi salam, oh, they're coming to arrest you and so on and so on. So he came out from it and he said, قال ربي نجني من القوم الظالمين. Oh people, oh my Lord, save me from the wrongdoing people. And then he went to Madian. There he married and so on. ولما توجه تلقاء مدين قال عسى ربي أن يهديني سواء السبيل. He went to Madian, right, and he met and then he helped those ladies, and the story goes on in Surah Qasas. Okay. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح. جاء is to لازم. ثم ذهب إلى أهله يتمطى. Then he returned to his people يتمطى. Again, this is about Musa, I guess. Musa. ثم ذهب إلى أهله يتمطى. In Taha. ثم ذهب is again lazim, but I'm just seeing the translation of يتمطى. Oh, this is in. Okay, so this is not in. This is about Surah Qiyamah. That's why it looks so. Okay, okay, okay. Swaggering in pride, yeah. Yatamatta is to be pride, to be proud. أولى لك فأولى ثم أولى لك فأولى. This is in Surah Qiyamah. Now, okay, that's it. Jazakallahu Khairan. Then we have al-iqtirab lil-amal. Iqtirab is going to the west, gharb, migrating to the west. It's called iqtirab. How do you translate iqtirab? Migrating to the west is called iqtirab, right? Alien, exile, iqtirab. You could say, yeah, iqtirab is used for hijrah, migrate, migration for work, right? You could say that. Yeah, we'll read this next week, inshallah. Barakallah feekum, subhanakallah. So this was lesson, right? Al-amalul mara, amalul mara. Jazakallahu khairan, inshallah. If any questions, and this is all about lazim and mutaaddi. Next, we have iqtirab. In the grammar, they're talking about ismul ishara. Haza, hazi, huna, hadani, hatani, haulai, and so on. Right, ismul ishara. Then we have amalun khairun min mas'alatin. Working is better than asking people. Working hard for it. Now, this is there. And then in grammar, we have Jammu Muannas Salim. We have Jammu Muannas Salim. Okay. And we are done with this unit. Right? We have Ikhtabir Nafsak, test yourself. Okay, Alhamdulillah. This is so we have working is better than asking, and migration for work. Al-Ikhtirabu lil-amal, inshallah. Right. Right. So, Jazakallahu Khairan. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.